Chapter 15 Health and Sports. Let's talk about how is sports related to health? Name few sports activities you perform to keep yourself healthy. A patient is a person suffering from any disease. For a patient to face medical crisis can be a daunting experience. Patients are sometimes forced to make serious medical decisions quickly and with limited information regarding the treatment. But patients must be aware of their rights to care themselves even in the state of medical crisis. Patient's right. Patient's right is the basic rule between the patient and the medical care authorities. A patient has a complete right to know about her medical record and information, to know about the process and expenses before initiating the treatment, to make decision regarding medical care, the right to accept or refuse the treatment, to know about the surgical services provided to him and the cost involved in it. Olympics. Olympics is one of the international sports events where thousands of athletes from various countries participate. There are two types of Olympic games, Summer Olympic and Winter Olympic. Each Olympic sport is represented by an international governing body, namely International Federation, IF. History of Olympics. Olympic Games was originated in ancient Greece 3000 years ago and became the world's prominent sporting competition event. Hercules, the son of Zeus, and Alcmene founded the Olympic Games. These games are held after every 4 years. The first modern Olympic Games took place in 1816 in Athens and featured 280 participants from 13 countries competing in 43 events. Olympic motto. The motto of Olympic movement is to create peace and better world by encouraging and educating youth about equality of status in society through the participation of different countries at the same platform of Olympics. Playing together at the same platform generates the feeling of mutual understanding with a spirit of friendship, solidarity and fair play. The Olympic motto is Citius, Altius, Fortius, which means faster, higher, stronger. Olympic torch. Olympic torch had its first appearance in the modern era at Amsterdam in 1928, where it was lit on a tower overlooking the Olympic Stadium. The Olympic torch or flame is a symbol of Olympic Games. The lightning flame signifies enlightenment and hope. The Olympic flame is lit on a sunny day before the opening ceremony. Then the flame is carried in a fire pot to an altar in an ancient Olympic stadium. The torch continues to lit throughout the Olympic game till the day of closing ceremony. Olympic flag. The Olympic flag has white background with 5 interconnected rings of 5 colors in the center. The 5 rings of Olympic represents the 5 continents of the world: America, Europe, Asia, Africa and Australia. This Olympic ring is represented on Olympic flag. Olympic emblem. Every Olympic game has its own Olympic emblem, which is a design integrating the Olympic rings with one or more distinctive elements. National Olympic Committee or Organizing Committee of the Olympic Games proposed the Olympic emblem and International Olympic Committee IOC and approved the emblem for the Olympic Games. Some of the emblems of different Olympic Games held in previous years are shown below. Nagano 1998, Rio 2016, Tokyo 1964, Atlanta 1996, Chicago 2016, Candidate City, Barcelona 92, Beijing 2008, Candidate City. Government services regarding safe water. Although there is adequate amount of water present on the surface of earth, but there is only limited amount of water that is safe and available for human consumption. Our government took many steps to ensure good quality of water throughout the nation. The Safe Drinking Water Act (SDWA) is the federal law that protects public drinking water supplies. The Government of India has committed to provide every person living in rural India with safe and adequate drinking water. There are certain steps that government follow to improve the quality of water, providing access to clean drinking water to the majority of people living in rural areas, building standpipes and pumps in and around the villages, improving water security and management of existing water resources, as well as exploring new approaches to improve access to water. Rainwater harvesting and groundwater recharge are the steps that government took to safeguard the quality of water. Treatment of water with appropriate technologies. WaterAid India's school program focuses on the quality of water supplied in schools. Children and school management members are trained as to promote water quality and sustainability in schools and communities. Such services provided by the government are not sufficient as these services are not efficiently provided to the public.